Omar, and today I'd like to discuss who will have better stats or statistical season between Ceedee Lamb and Darnell Mooney. And so, we can take it kind of deep dive and just guesstimate, so to speak. So far, Ceedee, he's been having his stats been rising since they both came in the league in 2020. So this is gonna be both of their third season. Ceedee in 2020 has 74 receptions, 935 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Ceedee in 2021 had 79 receptions, 4,102 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Not bad, you know what I'm saying? Especially since, Ceedee kind of was, it varied because, sometimes it seemed like he was the second option, and then towards the end of last year he turned out to be like the third option because he didn't really do too much on the back half of the season. Darnell Mooney, his first year he had 61 receptions, 631 yards with 4 touchdowns, and then last year he made a huge leap, adding 81 receptions, 1,055 yards, and 4 touchdowns. So, if you kind of look at them, they almost like the same player, almost, you know what I'm saying? As far as you go 79 receptions Ceedee to 81 for Darnell, and Ceedee just had, I want to say almost 70 yards, 70. Take that back. He almost had 60 more yards than, and then he had 2 more touchdowns. So, who gonna have a better season? You ask yourself, who gonna have a better season? They both gonna be, the number one for both teams. Both the quarterbacks, Dak feel comfortable throwing it. Well, Dak's gonna have to learn to feel comfortable with Ceedee like he did Amari. And then, Justin Fields, he seems to be pretty comfortable throwing to Mooney. He definitely was getting force fed a lot of targets last year. So, if you're gonna go ahead and ask who gonna have a more better stats at the end of the year, if I don't see another year where it's almost like a push, where Ceedee have a slight edge, I might be crazy enough to lean it towards Mooney and stuff. If they both stay healthy for majority of the year and play majority of the snaps, I feel that both of the quarterbacks know how much today can both affect the game if they both get force fed. So, I don't know. I might say Mooney. I might say Mooney. Because I'm just looking at weapons wise. Dallas got more weapons, so they can do more. So some games Ceedee might get force fed, and then other games it might be Schultz, and then another game they might choose to run the ball more. But Chicago gonna be probably one of the bottom tier teams this year. So when you a bottom tier, usually you'll have up and down. Where some games you gonna be, you gonna have a ton of stats, and then some games you might not get shit. So if you ask me, I think Mooney got potential to have, I guess since he been going up, they both been going up. So I'm saying if it's, he probably could get 1,200 yards plus, and then Ceedee, he had 1,100 last year. So, probably around, if he make that proper leap that everybody's expecting, then he probably could have like 1,300. So I'm guessing a little more for Ceedee, but I'm still, even though I said the stats, I said Ceedee 13 and Mooney 12. I can easily shift to 13 to Mooney as well, but I'm going realistically. I can see him. I can see him going. I can see him going 12 though, cause I can see that more for sure. And then 13, I'm like really like jumping out there because I don't know, because I think that Schultz might push him for for really getting a lot of yards as well. So I'm saying 13, but I ain't really like I don't want to bet on that, but I'm more certain that Mooney probably will get 1,200 though. That's more likely than Ceedee getting 13. So that's why I'm saying it with a lot of uncertainty. So yeah, that's it. I'm going with Mooney at the end of the day. So it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, barring both of them stay healthy with no dumb shit, and they both play the same amount of games and whatnot, I feel both of them gonna get featured, throughout most of the season. And we'll see. We'll see at the end of the year, but they both should take another leap. So far they both been, progressing. But Mooney been making, a bigger strides as far as like, with Ceedee, he just did, like he went from 74 to 79, and then his yards uptick only like by 100 and something. But Mooney did a huge bump up. He went from 600 to like 1,000, so that's like 400 yards. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't really getting the touchdowns. Touchdowns, I probably lean more towards Ceedee, but Mooney I think is gonna get. Yeah, so I should say that. I think Ceedee probably get more touchdowns, but Mooney probably get more yards at the end of the day. So all right, that's just my quick thoughts on that. All right, I'll catch you on the next one.